Okay, 8:26. How long do we have? 10 days? Like 2 weeks until we have to leave.
Yeah.
Stroh. Oh my god, I can finish him. I can finish his quests. A new heroic embodiment? I don't know what that is or how it's gonna work.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Just like Persona 5, the final one is voiced.
I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this. Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No. Your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
He never knows. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace.
I can sense Stroh's unrivaled trust and his determination to change the future. Ooh, rank 8.
I'm going to change the future with you.
And Grand Fantasy. Stroh is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment.
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Let's go. The vision of Halle restored clear in my mind. Spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroh's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halle. Popularity rank 10. Okay, did something happen? What is the Grand Fantasy then? I don't know what the Grand Fantasy means. He's ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment? Let me go visit more. Maybe he knows more about this. Wait, there's something new here. Hold on. I was hoping to speak further with you about that. I've recalled something after watching you and your allies in action. That mysterious language used in the formula is from the old world. Why would the king go out of his way to write in such an archaic language? The king was an avid researcher of magic and its origins. He's even funded the Mage Academy from the royal treasury. It's not beyond possibility he would know such a language. And the person whose name is written, they're probably long dead? That I couldn't say for certain. But I did figure something else out. Front of the name is an alias. Alias. I don't know how to pronounce that. Perhaps more of a title. The True Seeker Saber. Why is the Seeker archetype so important to the royal magic? Does it have powers we have yet to ascertain? That's wild. Do I have like a new book to read? Yes. Yes. The Master of Invocations, I dubbed the Devil Summoner, SMT. Shin Megami Tensei reference. It burns through MP and needs those vessels to be useful. It can summon a bunch of different vessels. Does that mean different demons? Can I summon demons? Hold on, personas, give me. Can I summon demons from SMT? Ah, Goblin King. No, it's monsters from this game. Dustbowl Knight, Lava Beast, Guptaurus King. I kinda want the Guptaurus, I'll be honest. Oh, Lava Beast, almighty magic. Fire magic, inflicts burn. I mean, I need this as well, yeah. And I'll summon Gargoyle. Can I summon Jack Frost, please? I know you have it. I saw the trailer. You have Jack Frost in the game. Give me Jack Frost. The final one. The samurai.
I see.
A gallant who perfects the path of the blade and continues to fight for those who cannot take up arms themselves.
All right.
16k mag, that's perfect. Let's go. There we go. It's the final path of the warrior. So of the samurai, my pinnacle. Its strength is beyond compare. Shall wield the sword in the name of justice. For my pride and the blood that flows through my body, I shall be noble in purpose until the very end. Nice.
A new ability.
Amazing. Oh, you can inherit so much as well. Slash boost, slash attack increase. I'm gonna put all of this on him for now. How am I with this quest? 23 out of 25. I need to learn 2 more. Okay, I need to spend time with Hulkenberg today so that she can get her new stuff unlocked. So Rodant, I challenge you to a duel. And should I win, I will halt this capricious execution. I stake my very life upon it. You chose a place far indeed for me, the audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this for all to see. Be careful. I feel like he's gonna do something here. Oh, faker. I can't believe you do this. Oh no, you don't. Stop. I told you, Makepeace, do not interfere.
You cur.
Wait against despair. I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. But she keeps going. I wanted to believe you would accept my challenge in earnest. But now, more than anything, I say was a fool to have faith in you. Oh, there we go. Her strike brought him to his knees.
Rodant.
Your skills have dulled, Rodant. How can this be? An heiress of nepotism, propped up by nothing more than her lineage, has no right to take what I've earned by ability alone.
Stop.
I took nothing from you. It was you alone who soiled and abandoned your knightly path. Enough of this. Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own.
All right.
About time we got to step in. Oh, they were watching? Take him away. Lady Hopper didn't say. We're the Knights of the Shadow Guard. Rodant's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we're taking him into custody. I've been asked to help expose Rodant's wrongdoings. Having departed the knighthood, I was also freed of certain limits imposed by the title. I wanted to believe that within him, a knightly pride yet survived. And now, it's an outcome most unfortunate. Yeah, well...
No.
You were able to stop him. True, you're right. I have not have won without you, so thank you for seeing this through.
Yes.
Since I parted ways with Rodant, I thought I was no longer worthy of the company of friends. But the more I wandered on my own, the more distant any escape seemed. And I lost sight of the path ahead.
My thanks.
But now I've overcome the woman I once was, thanks to you, Makepeace. There you go. You see her deep determination and trust. Have a new power unlocked. There are 2 variations of it too. Paladin and Dark Knight. Just though I've gotten more support from the Knighthood thanks to Hulkenberg's increased trust in me. We're making it up. We're almost at the top. We're already at the top 10. I want to learn both of these. Holy shit. Power of the Dark Knight. Most interesting. Upon the dark road I tread, using power to defend. I can learn also the other one.
Fascinating. This, all right.
Just for the hell of it. Paladin, held knight at my pinnacle, shall protect all with my life. I've completed the quest now.
Now why do that?
Haha! There we go. 25 different archetypes. Oh god, what is he remembering next time? Seniors are here. Won't you tell me some stories of your travels? I've been watching over you, but I do so value your perspective. Okay. See. Interesting though, I heard nothing that might reveal this place. Which means I suppose that the king must have imprisoned me here because... Did you figure something out?
The truth of the matter is...
There is but one place that comes to mind. But if that inkling is right, then too much else becomes inexplicable. If I'm correct in my hunch, it would mean that the king deliberately placed me somewhere I know well. Somewhere I could easily continue my research.
What?
But why would he want to help your studies? Indeed, that is the question. It would make a mystery of the king's intentions. Why would he intentionally imprison me here? What he studies was dangerous. It was deemed dangerous. His book was burned and banned, and he was banished by the king. However, he was banished to a place like this where he could actually continue his research, which means that maybe the king was forced to do all of this, but he actually supported more. He also said he'd done something bad, something evil. I'm not sure if we know what that is, though. I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic yet further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return. In a way, all my travails may have been by his design. These answers I sought displaced my identity. In the end, the only path towards them was continuing my pursuits. The pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come.
Leave it to me.
I'll stand with you no matter what. Fascinating indeed. Why is it that so often you tell me the words I'm most likely to hear? Is this what's meant by the power of bonds? Know of it in theory, but this is the first time I've felt it.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately reveal. I shall accept it unflinchingly with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful. Truly.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I will battle my past until the end. I can sense Moore's willingness to accept the truth, whatever form it takes, as well as his heartfelt thirst towards me. I have a new power? What? Oh, it's 7. I'm getting a new...
Truth guide us both.
The party can now study the Soul Hacker! You're gonna make me play Soul Hackers at this point. Now it's time for your next task. I should test this one. The thesis project, as it were. I ask you to research an elite archetype. I've done this already. I've done this already. I did it. The Samurai, the Paladin, those are elite ones. I've done this already. Oh, wait. To nurture the strength, I need to challenge Louis the Archmage. I need to straighten an elite archetype to rank 20. Oh, okay. So it needs to be rank 20 as well. So it's gonna take some time. I mean, I could try and force it. Once this research is completed, the path to the ultimate archetype may be finally within our sight, you say. What if I forcefully do this right now? With all the items that I have. So always rank 3. So can I use all of this? I have 6 of these as well. Come on. Come on. We're completing the quest tonight. We're almost gonna make it. We're almost gonna make it. Come on, come on. I think we can do it. Just use the smaller ones now.
A new ability.
I've made it to 20. Let's go. Strength's increased by 4 as well. It's gonna be so broken. I'm done. More. Hello. Can we finish the game now?
Unbelievable. You've truly fulfilled your task?
Yeah, I rushed to do it just now. Just especially for you.
Your abilities know no bounds. Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible.
Yeah, no worries. I just spammed items.
Incredible.
Even more imagination now.
Now then.
That got it to rank 4, I think. There you go. Revolutionary imagination. I don't know what that means. Let's see what this gives me for maxing out more.
Wow, he's really gushing this time. Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
It cannot have been an easy journey, full of meetings and partings, trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life.
I still think I'm not done with the journey, but...
If you have come so far with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
He looks so sleep deprived.
I could have told you that. There's always hope.
Is that what you believe? Then the power of fantasy has given you strength indeed. Now then, I'd like to present your next task.
Excuse me?
But, alas, I have none
Okay.
to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end.
So,
There are
what
two
does that
reasons.
mean?
The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have outpaced me on the path to the ultimate archetype. I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way, did you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusions.
Oh my god, please.
Could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. If the hypothesis I've reached is correct,
It's all been
my
connected from
memory
the
will
beginning, you
soon return in
say.
full, and I will gladly tell you all.
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has been connected from the beginning. By the king? Did the king intend for all of this to happen then? Did the king seal you away here specifically to meet me? He had some sort of knowledge of future events? Suspicious?
Yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for their sakes that I wrote my tale, as an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
When that time comes, let's go on our own journey together.
And so our odyssey would continue, Yes, a wonderful idea.
I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and boundless trust.
A
Yes?
scholar in search of utopia, Moore, keeper and heritor of the Seeker's virtues. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Our hopes. That's another rank 8.
Dreams will forever elude
Increases
our
an archetype
lives.
stat bonuses by +3 while channeling it. Wait. Does that mean every single archetype for all of my characters, they get +3 for all the bonuses they get from using an archetype? This kind of makes me a lot stronger. Very much so.
I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king, a great unifier of heroic spirits. We will meet again.
Yeah, we will meet again, like just now. You're not gonna kick me out, right? Yeah, we're still
how
here.
good of you.
The research is complete. A memory returns. More remembers long-missed companions who shared his ideals. His gratitude is heartfelt. It's about that festival in Browhaven. I need to start preparing. So would you mind accompanying me? Yeah. I got separated from Juno while we were trying to avoid her getting seen. Uh-oh. What is happening? What? Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. What? I need to find you. Look at that thing and tell me you don't recognize her. You dumbass!
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. There she is. How did you... What did you do? What is it? Is there something on my face? I was worried I lost you.
Huh?
Oh, you were? Thank you.
Den.
Well, shall we press on? Got to meet up with Capra. The Capra demon? No. And for your outfit, last year's dress is being refitted for you, Lady Juna. And regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing...
No.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there's any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town's buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
Oh, is that you, a thieving crooner? What brings the high and mighty songsters to sing at our lowly labor festival, eh? Someone is upset.
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. Liar. You slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. That's all you need to know how to do. God damn it. Myrtus, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. Sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that Lady Juna does.
No way.
Oh my god. That's so? Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't. She runs off, I guess. I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's crossed about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but Crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
Right.
It's not much for a songstress of your caliber.
Naturally.
We're in different leagues, it's all. And she'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why.
Let's...
Oh, Yufa? So this is Browhaven. There's so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. Bone-in meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? No. Miss, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me?
I apologize, I didn't intend for that to. The last thing I need my customer thinking about is rituals and organs. That's exactly why nobody cares for your mustari. Jesus. Well, now I'm regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares.
Hey,
Shouldn't worry too much about it.
Is it true?
But there are all sorts of different people in the city, and that makes it dangerous. But being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. Frightening prospect. But there's so many kind people too. Why, the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. I can't leave you alone anywhere.
That is...
Huh, Juna said the same thing. You and she do see eye to eye on much, don't you, Makepeace? Okay. Ah, do you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. Makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything about the smell. So rich. There's a complexity to it. Kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source? Sure. I don't know what it is you're smelling.
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to play? Pray, not play. Well. Oh, sorry, but no.
No.
You have some other business here at the church. I'm gonna mention the smell, although I might regret it.
See?
I see that the young lady here is Mustari.
Actually...
Pleased to meet you. My name's Yufa. This is Makepeace. This is alright for me to make introductions?
No.
I'm Hyperic. If you have an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home.
Ovi.
Ovi! I was just playing with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
Truly?
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
My mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you traveled so far. I hope you visit again whenever you wish. I'll be waiting. Do you smell the sickness, or what is it you smell? I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I'm glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. Curious about the difference between them and us. The Mustari, I mean. Would you mind visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer to go inside. I prefer not to go inside alone. Yeah, sure. Of course, I'll come with you.
Thank you greatly.
Thank you so much, but I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so that you don't forget this promise. What? Okay then. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be. Yeah, I mean, normal people are usually not that extreme in how they treat people. But they can be very casually racist. I can sense gratitude and a hint of relief on Yufa's smiling face. There is something a little off about this church. Might just be imagining things. I think she can smell the sickness, that's my guess so far. I think Haizme is more important right now. I want to finish his story because it's so good.
Everyone!
People of this village, you hide, but I know you listen. I'm not here to blame you for the matters with my son. I want to speak to all of you so that we can change the future of this village together. Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say, we're you chiefs, nothing to be done about it. You endured this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple. We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy? To be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance? Don't talk like you know us. Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have. And the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way. If Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He's not an outsider. Heisme is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it is wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely, in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. Won't make a difference now, whatever you do. There's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it is strong. People of other lands won't accept us.
Listen.
I believe that can change. It has to for the children's sake. I understand your fear. Walking the land as a UG, I have suffered what seems no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. The one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Makepeace, and he will change this country. A new era is coming. A new future where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
What?
A new era is coming? And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver. We will suffer.
That's life.
But beyond that pain, beyond we will find a better tomorrow. Future where our life's courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope for every UG child. Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Makepeace and we who follow him will fight our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisme.
Esme, thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. That's why we must weave a new hope, one step at a time. We won't let you down. I hope one day this will be a home to be proud of. And in return, let's prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. The least I can assure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it, but that is no longer necessary. I've thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. His voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death. Were I alone, I would have lost myself. Tiny voice, young words in old air. Skyward it blits, clouds parted in passing. And so breath becomes zephyr, and sweet wind lies upon well-trod earth.
Thank you.
I will not be here without you by my side. Thank you. I can sense the strong determination and firm trust in Heisme's eyes. Now clear of hesitation. He can be a ninja now. There it is. I'm still not sure what he's gonna do with his son's ashes.
My duel with Rodanth left much clear. I proved I am not the woman I once was. It can only be the journey thus far that has changed me. You've helped me grow as a new person. Never again will I wield my power only to hide my own sense of inferiority. My convictions shall lead me, and I shall fight by their strength. Thus, I vow anew to use my power for you.
You're a true knight.
Only scant days ago, I was embarrassed to call myself a knight at all. 'Tis a strange feeling.
I can feel Hulkenberg's unshakable trust in me and the strength of our bond. There we go! Rank 8. Special guard duty. High probability for Hulkenberg to defend the protagonist from an attack on his weakness. Ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. I'm not sure what this even means!
As a knight, and as an ally, I will stay by your side, now and always. Truly, my friend. Thank you.
Let's go! Next to a strong trust between Hulkenberg and me, the entirety of the knighthood now supports me. I've been blocked by the plots from gaining more followers. Come on! I don't see Heisme's urn.
I wondered if you'd notice.
Where's the urn? Did you lay your son to rest?
I'd not say my last goodbyes without telling you. No, he's still with me. But the urn itself I disposed of.
Oh?
It's Yujif tradition, you see. Keeping the remains of the fallen in fine wrought urns. But my boy, I had not much left of him. Only the smallest of bones.
Oh.
Now, however, those bones rest at my very heart. I asked the young Lady Yufa to craft for me a necklace that I might keep them ever close and safe. Wherever
Oh.
I go, and whatever I do, I shall wear this always. He will never leave my side again. I mustn't turn my eyes from my son's passing. Nor will I surrender
He
his
made a
memory to Earth,
necklace in
left
the
to rest
ashes,
in some place far
keeping him
beyond my
close to
heart's
his heart
reach.
always.
No. I have but one course. I will carry my son with me, and we will change this burden of oppression against our people. Until that day comes, when we change this world for the better, I will fight with my son at my side and in my heart.
Oh my god. Don't make me cry, it's alright.
We two have spoken of much, eh? Sometimes it's felt as though my son himself has been advising me. And well, I've been through no small pains on this endeavor. But it was that experience that brought me to my decision.
I'm honored.
It's because of the perspective we share. That's how I found a way forward. One I'll not regret. You are like a son to me yourself, you know. Your life, your ideals. I will protect them as my own.
He was our dad all along.
Another toast then. To us. To my son. And to the children. And their future.
I can feel Heisman's fatherly resolve and his unwavering trust as a friend and ally. Another rank up, another maximum.
Never forget how this drink tasted tonight.
Assassinate greatly increases Heisman's ambush damage. Hello there, I've come to pick up my dress for the festival. I thought the Rusant girl who picked it up earlier was in your employ, Lady Juna. Oh, she's gonna sabotage the dress. That's insane. Well, I did pick up my dress earlier. But it's just so last year. It's ashes. So it's ashes now. You burned it?
That's...
You wouldn't. You owe us money. It was my dress to do what I want with. They tailored it to my measurements just last year. And they have the audacity to trot me out in the same bloody dress? The comparisons alone would make a mockery of me. Go out or spread those pretty Erica flowers all over the stage. They're poisonous, of course, perfect for a viper like you. Erica flowers? Maybe you shed your skin and the world will find out what a cute little thing you really are. Oh my god. Make please don't. Why Erica flowers? Can't. I'm scared. If there's Erica flowers on stage, I know I was asked to do it, but in a way I did steal this performance from her. Still, I can't let all the people looking forward to it down now. I'll find a different outfit, I guess. There we go, rank 4. Okay, we're gonna get through as many as we can until the deadline. I have like 3 days now. Alfie wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe it was just my imagination. Make peace. I can feel Magua coming from behind this door, and it's not good.
All right.
Well, let's go take a look. Oh boy. This is a sick room, you realize? 4 of his mother and the others were ailing. Those afflicted are prone to violence as though they're not themselves, so we had to contain them here. Are there no other means of treating them? The Simonids appears to only affect followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God. The only path to triumphing over this malady is the path of profound faith. If it only affects followers, maybe there's something in the church, maybe there's something in the water in the church that you give to them? Maybe? This place is filled with stagnant magua. Probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place. Are you saying that the prayers themselves are the cause of the illness? I don't mean to deny Sanctism, but I simply cannot believe any of this can be resolved to prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused our God to become a calamity upon us. The magua here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much may only serve to worsen the illness. Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Their prayers shall be heard. You gotta take them out of here. This place is suffocating them. Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who dare speak against God and this holy church. Leave here at once. Well, that's an interesting one. There are times where prayer is a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means of succor? Can't imagine it.
If we do nothing...
Just think that distorted mag were born aloft on so much blind, zealous prayer. It spreads, the whole town will be in danger. I think we need to take action.
That's surely right.
Yes, we can't let the disaster that happened in Etria repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who so loves her mother to go through what I did. Nice, we're doing a lot of social links today. I didn't expect it to show up. You hear the criers? The anti-igniter terrorist hideout has been burned to the ground. Local village, a front for criminal fiends, torched thanks to renowned igniter merchant Lady Brigitte Lycon. What? Was it burnt? You didn't do this, right? You didn't do that, right? But they're lying. It's my word versus the voice of the country. Even then, you'd believe in me? She didn't do it. Yes, that's what I thought. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people...
Fuck. There were no anti-igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them. So they set the village ablaze to prove their point. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible.
You get it.
Short,
Right.
This is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. If the weak always die, if they lose everything, then it becomes strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here. I made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. Even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. Never ends. Oh my god. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whoever they need me to be.
But...
Things will never change that way.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up, shut up. So you must have been through. How can you live a life like that and still believe in light? In this world? Why won't you let me give up? Just vulnerability and her desire to be saved bring pain to my heart. And a rank up to my social link, apparently. Make peace. When you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there?
Right.
Oh. Sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours, strong and beautiful. Okay, she's gonna need some time. Can't believe the church still went on and killed everyone.
Draws nearer.
God damn it. Okay, we gotta go see what Barden is doing now. He was a bit too authoritarian with how he ruled the village, so he might be kicked out. Let's hear what the people decided. And now you behold the results. I'll admit it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden.
What?
Impossible! Can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
You unscrupulous...
You bribed the rotters! Oh, you rigged the votes. You're too much a coward to act honest. We had the whole thing under close watch and there was nothing suspicious about it. It's pitiful to watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth. You asked me to protect you and I fall short on one wee thing, and it's all whispers behind my back? Who among you cares about this town?
Fine.
Fine, have it your way. We of the people, Gaston can protect you now. He's so angry about this. He did at least give up on it at the end. I can believe that the people were not happy with what Barden was doing, so they chose the other guy. Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Barden? Must report him as soon as possible.
Please, let's not lose our heads.
About that. Reports are to go to Lord Gaston henceforth. But what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. I mean, Barden is the one who's capable of defending the place, so he can still be like head of the guard. So he should be able to handle this. Calm down, we have defensive barriers, yes, the ones he built with your taxes. Besides, the giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but...
You mean to keep going?
Barden only had you looking for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
Understand me? Nothing's happening. There's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, he's failing as well. He's failing in like the opposite way. Jesus, just gather the soldiers and prepare to defend the village. Come on. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've... You have work to do. Defend the village. You say a giant sandworm's coming here? But it's a human too, isn't it? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not governor. There is something you can do. You're not governor, but you can lead the army.
Hang on.
Come on. No. You have the right of it. This is no time for self-pity. Human must be stopped. First things first. I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While they do that, I will exterminate the beastie myself. But truth be told, against a human I don't stand a chance. Here, I've put aside my pride and ask you to help me make peace, please.
Yeah.
Of course I'll help. Make peace, I'm forever in your debt. Okay, what we got here? Commander Veneration and Rapid Swapper. Half the turn icon cost of switching. Okay, so it's not actually attacking the city right now or anything like that. Okay, but we do have this hunt thing that we've unlocked.
Thank you.
Oh god, I can hang out with Juna. She's a bit afraid of like the potential of poisoned flowers. I think she has a history with them or something. Anyway, the stage gets covered in Erica flowers. I'm done for. Today you're an escort and a bodyguard. If you see Myrtus, stop her. Oh, and I don't need to alarm you, but I did see Myrtus in the crowd. She looked pensive. I hope she isn't planning anything untoward.
It'll be fine.
I'll take care of it. Juna's performance ended without incident and was a roaring success. But as for Myrtus... Unpardonable. Absolutely inexcusable. What?
Oh.
You're here to shove me off, are you? I mean...
Listen.
I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Don't worry, I'm putting this behind me. I did get a basket of them ready, you know? They weren't even in season, so it was a real struggle to get even that many. But I don't think I'm feeling it. Hearing her sing shook me to my core. Reminded me that I've got a soul too. I'm still shaking. Have you looked at the crowd? Really studied their faces? They're all over the moon. There wouldn't be half as many like this if it'd been me up there. And, for what it's worth, I'm sorry about the dress. I bet they would have loved to see her all proper done up. Okay, she gave up. Good for her. This is why I do what I do. For a view of a sea of smiles, the stage is the best seat in the house. And not an Erica flower in sight. On top of the world right now, except for being positively parched. A warm beverage with my compliments, Lady Juna.
Thanks.
Thank you, so considerate.
Wait!
Oh, don't drink that. Silence, interloper. Oh my god. Are you good? What's going on?
Oh.
You alright then? Glad to hear it. That man, he was mumbling about sanctism and Louis doing something or other. Guess you just stand out in a crowd.
Hey.
Is your throat alright? No. I don't know. It certainly started hurting a bit. Oh, it's poison. It's poison. Capra, come help us. I hope Myrtus will be alright. I didn't like that cough. That drink the man tried to give me. Was I his target then? And Myrtus? Didn't see it either. Yeah, if Myrtus hadn't stepped in, I'd really be in trouble. Myrtus has come too, but she won't speak a word. Certainly not an easy woman to deal with, is she? Did this make her unable to speak? Did she become mute? Oh no. We apprehended the culprit. Seems we foiled an attempt to ruin your throat. The water he offered you was actually powerful poison. Goodness, I'm so glad everyone made it out unscathed.
No way!
No! Myrtus must breathe in those toxins. The authorities said the poison was extracted from Erica flowers. The antidote is created by boiling its own leaves. Still, we have a basket of it. She said she has one. There is something the matter. I have to go. I have to help. Can't stand by as the person who just saved me wastes away.
Please.
We need to help her, yes. Did I unlock 2 quests today? 2 forward-related quests? Can't just take off right now. I need to sort things out first. I will go, but I need some time. I know that we're short on. Or not. This is the last day on the island. Don't play us for fools. We know it's all you're doing, pagan.
Oi!
Why did you take Sanctum Hyperic and the sick ones? Huh?
What?
Are they gone?
That can't be.
No.
Just the worst.
I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism. And Sanctum Hyperic was in a righteous rage. No, you misunderstood. Just wanted to help those people in the cellar. Yufa, are you a bad person like everyone says? I just want Mama back. Give her back, please. Ovi. We people have no hearts. They called you minions of the devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for certain.
No, we mustn't yield.
Wait, please, I just want to talk with you all. Oh my god. You're wasting your words. They're not going to listen, at least not right now. Can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything had happened to you, well, I would have had to cast a lifelong curse on them. Huh? When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of Magua around them. I hesitated to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession.
But then...
What can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy? Let's snap them out of this trance. You always seem so unshakably optimistic in your conviction. How are you the way you are? Never feel any sense of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly and I'm always looking for answers. Everyone worries and everyone wants answers to the unknown. Really? I always feel like I'm the only one who's confused and feeling helpless. Eventually I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change. My destiny was to be born a priestess and die as one. But now I started to think my fate might be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend chance to my will. And now I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic.
Yeah.
Then let's go out there and help them. I can sense you have deep gratitude and determination. Let's go. Rank 5 now. I'm sure we could find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it right now.
I must.
It's nearly night anyway, so let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then. We're back in main plot category, I think.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him?
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean,
That is an option. Okay, we're gonna have him looked at by Rewa.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
Rewa!
Who the hell?
Rewa!
No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Oh.
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
Yeah?
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing.
What are those
Keep on
heels?
living, all right?
Look at her heels. That's actually kind of insane. No way, that's... You're a ballerina? Why are your heels like that? It's just straight down. The leg goes straight down. What the hell? How do you walk like this?
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize
She also
you were
has like
talking about
no
them.
nose at all.
You're in Luis's entourage.
Her nose
now.
is completely flat.
Don't underestimate Luis.
Of course.
As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take
A
a duel, for
duel, yes.
instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
We sent Herrera back to the Grand Thread with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose.
Oh?
You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
Can we explore there?
Old Dell's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for the book,
So
either.
confused
Lord
by the
Luis
prospect
likes
of
them,
seeing
though.
a book.
Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
Oh.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
Oh, you wanna know? Sure. Let's take a look.
In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither
That's
birth nor
just the
status
same as
decides your
Luis was saying.
occupation.
Huh. Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy,
You
remember?
muppet.
Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh?
Oh.
And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could
Imagine.
invite Lady Juna over. Host
Can have a
fancy
restaurant.
soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
A bit too cynical for my liking. Delio, calm down a little bit. Well then, we'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about the festival on the island? Founders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline if we leave tomorrow. Okay. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer praise to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvelous? Who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder? Don't make me choose. With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival. Once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Oh, wow. What?
Didn't
expect them to throw such a party before our departure? A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had
Battling is just here for the fun.
What's a sanctus fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. My old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure.
Serious, yeah.
He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the crown theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the crown theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
Damn, did they?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can.
That could be useful in the future.
I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
There he goes. Oh my gosh, he's so fast.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Treats? Let's go. What is that?
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
That sounds unreasonable.
Ah, just delicious. Beyond delicious.
I can't really take her seriously when she says that. She likes everything.
Tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please,
yeah.
It's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
I mean, it could be good. The juice bursts forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
It doesn't have alcohol, does it?
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
Oh no, oh no. No, Esme is... It's that type of drunk.
What is this fruit?
You see, in old long times ago people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence. And
No,
to the gods.
no. Not the drunk fruit.
You certainly appear to have reached
Why is it an alcoholic fruit?
higher state. Glad I passed.
Oh god.
Phew.
No.
Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's
Look
said
at
that
Nearest
if you
go.
write your wish on a piece of paper,
Look at him go.
it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
I can pick to spend time with someone. Oh my god. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Oh boy. Oh my god, there's so many options. Although we just met her, I think I like Yufa so much. Go hang out with Yufa. There we go. Oh, this isn't voiced. Okay then. The sea looks different today. Perhaps it is because I'm with you? Oh, I'm sorry, I've forgotten something very important. Oh, she ran away. Okay. Good. Oh my god!
I beg your pardon.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but all is well now. Here we go.
Hold on.
Why the mask all of a sudden?
In truth.
There is peril when gazing upon a smile such as mine, so by donning this mask and protecting you. She's embarrassed. Oh my god. See, Juno warned me that my smile was enough to knock everyone out. No.
That was a great help.
Thank goodness she did, as my carelessness just now might have killed you. No. No. She didn't mean that.
Indeed.
Did I misunderstand? Yes. Take that thing off. Although it surely meant that I was capable of one-shot kill with a mere smile. Suppose not. I'm glad to have learned I'm not in short. Yeah. I have to thank you for it. Now I'll remove this mask because it is rather stuffy. Okay. Juna, what the hell are you doing? There you go. Were you able to make your wish? Me too. I wish with all my might that we may receive the Dragon God's blessing as we set out to sea anew. It's largely symbolic now, but the festival actually started out as a ritual. On the eve of the fishing season's arrival, as the first vessel showed off, we would set the dragon statue alight.
It's all right.
The flames and smoke became a beacon guiding our fishers in the darkness, as the Dragon God's protection would too. That was the idea. Now we only do it for special departures.
Sure.
We learned so much about your culture.
I'm quite grateful.
Pleased to hear it. What did you wish for? Oh my god. I know this isn't a romance game, but what if we played it like a romance game? Actually, my wish was about you, Yufa. About me? Are you worried for me? Yeah. You're amazing.
Oh, you.
It's the first time I met you, I felt there was something special. Truly deeply special about you. Now I know I wasn't mistaken. Play it like a romance game and see what happens. If you think me special, even the slightest, then I'm happy. There you go.
I'm indebted to you now.
So wonderful to have the time to talk with you like this. Thank you very much for inviting me out. Actually, I have a gift for you. If I bring it to the inn, would you do me the honor of receiving it?
Actually...
It's a little keepsake from when I used to dance at festivals. I think it would serve you well on your journey. Yeah, promise you will treasure it always. Oh, it's not so much about the thing itself. Just wanted to give you something. There, Yufa gave me the gift. We return to the others. Got a dancing Rosier for the summoner. The last time I was asked to spend time with someone, I chose Dell. It was on the ship. I'm hoping the investment in the trust with him pays off if he becomes like a party member. Oh, there he is. Speaking of Dell.
Dell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Dell. What do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
Oh my god. Starting to doubt Luis?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Dell, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
Oh boy.
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us? I'm starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
Amazingly avoiding the question.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
amazingly avoided the question.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic.
Did you see it
now? That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
God, he knows.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady
Basilio is so close to turning on Luis and joining us. Gotta convince Deo as well. Come on.
As soon as we get to Altabury, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all.
Let's go.
What do you think?
There's the fake one.
Dead ringer, eh?
We're prepared.
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get
Just
to
kill
Altabury,
Luis.
we'll pass off the fake to Luis.
Give
Then
the fake one to Luis, then
execute
we
our
kill
plan.
him with the real one.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
They are onto
Wait,
us, for sure.
footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
Uh-oh.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right. All present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
What?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors?
Not really.
Mr. Buckland was very specific.
You've been fooled.
I wouldn't believe everything
You've been
he
fooled.
says.
This is Altabury Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Oh boy. I wonder what it's gonna be like. We haven't seen a new place in a while. What is this? Malva. Snow, capital of the Principality of Montario. A religious city surrounded by mountains. The Central Opera House hosts plays preaching Sanctus Morality. Mm-hmm. I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. It will be pretty cold in Altabury. It's gonna be quite the shock. Okay, I can spend time with Yufa. And that's gonna be imagination. Huh? What is she meditating? What's she doing? Wait, why is it all imagination with you guys? I'm gonna continue reading my tolerance book. This section on Grand Rat contains a list of recommended shops to visit. The words "must go" are written in small letters next to some, presumably by Yufa. However, the author does advise against praying at restaurants in Grand Rat. Doing so will greatly increase the chance of being kicked out, apparently. Oh, living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Imagine. Okay, we made it to rank 4.
Tolerance.
Benevolent now. Okay, the next thing is courage. So I'm gonna go back and finish the other book now. Now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. Suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Luis.
Guess.
Let's keep our hopes high. We're gonna finish the book. Gonna finish the top secret poetry do not read. We can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage. I like the idea that it's just scary to read. Oh, wait, this isn't enough? Oh no. Well, that's not good. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened. Wait, no, now it's gonna be enough. Thank you. That made my courage dauntless. Thank you, Juna. Okay, now eloquence is the only thing that's like not 4. Everything else is on level 4 at least.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person.
Oh my god, the floating rock.
What is that giant structure? The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
Yeah, she's so unimpressed.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
Yep, absolutely. Nothing weird about it at all. It's the real deal.
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Forden. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground.
Oh, God.
The Caradrius's batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
He's planning to kill him with
Lord
the spear.
Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well,
Of course,
I'm
we
off
need
to
you
check out
there.
the Opera House. Want to make
Because,
sure
you know, you
everything's
can't miss her
shipshape
sing.
for my solo, of course.
Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your
Okay,
wings
then.
a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's past muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see.
Okay, time to look around the new city. Oh, it's so cold. This Hulkenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Yeah! Look, it's a new place. It's a new place. Lots of cozy shops. We welcome you to Altabury. Good lord, aren't you that elder candidate? Out with you, go back whence you came. This land is under the protectorate of the Sanctus Church. We've no shelter for heathens. Damn. We've reached some level of notoriety, huh? Rats, rats, rats. I love the static rats. They have like zero movement. They just put a model of a rat in there. Hot spring? Oh my god, it's just like Persona. Gotta have a hot spring scene. Oh no. This is a good view on the king. And here's the opera house. Very lavish. What is all of this? What's the point of this? This reminds me of that one bit in the Lord of the Rings that's sticking out. It's a path to nowhere. It doesn't make sense. It's just like Lord of the Rings. There's this huge thing that the guy was on fire. He ran off and then he fell from here. Okay, so we have a place to stay at least.
Look, they've got food and booze here too.
Booze? I didn't know you were a
It's so much
drinker,
going on.
Gallica.
Between fewer bucks,
Perfect. It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
It's called a hot spring.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not,
And it
there's
sounds
nothing
good
more
in the cold, I'll be
refreshing than
honest.
bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So it's so flustered.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he'd use his civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Oh my god, I mean, the last time we tried to assassinate, things went really badly, so I'm not too happy about this either. What if he joined his personal guard? Is that an option? Attack from a distance doesn't really seem good.
The real lance is overflowing with magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
So from a distance, you say?
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
Okay.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance?
Not sure that's gonna work.
Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
Can
you
you?
would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person.
Ha!
From above, we'll
Oh my
target
god.
Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for.
Oh my god.
Besides, with Yufa there, we can even
That
recover
sounds
the lance
ridiculous.
easily.
Hold a moment.
Sounds
I will
ridiculous.
need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
I hate all
But
of this.
who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd
Of
rather
course.
leave it to you.
Of course.
With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Oh.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
Of course it's gonna be me. Okay, let's just do it.
All right. I'll do it.
I don't see this happening.
Don't worry about it.
I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now. Let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. I'm really not sure about any of this. This is gonna go so badly. Oh, the boys.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real?
Oh my god.
Can't
He
say
has
for
us
certain,
clocked
but I
immediately.
didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but
Luis could obviously tell as well. No way we could have
I know
fooled
what you
him.
mean, though.
the Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then
If even Dell can see, Luis can't be fooled at all.
they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they?
Shite
By the way,
indeed.
we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely.
I mean,
Not like they're
yeah.
any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely. That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but what was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's
Let's go, Bass.
Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even
Del,
knocked you
come
out
on.
a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry.
Oh.
Whether Fordens or our fallen kings. It was
Probably.
splendid entertainment.
It's probably
while it
about
lasted.
us.
However, the revelry ends here.
Who was
Time
that,
marches
though?
on, and the age
Did
of the
someone
new
betray
king
us?
draws nearer.
What if it's Rewa that betrayed us?
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica,
boy.
you and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
Luis knows.
As for us,
we're planning
it's just
something.
as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
Don't say it. This is like when we go
You
after
know,
the politician in Persona 5.
been-
I mean, I'm very sure that, like, for the most dramatic effect, the final dungeon is gonna be the castle at the top of the rock. Because we know that the castle flew up in the air and it's on top of this thing. Surely that's gonna be the final dungeon. Okay, prepare for the worst. Yeah. Are you ready to do this? From here on, it'll be just me, you, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want it before we set out. I just did that, so we're okay. Well, let's wait. Shit. Oh my god. So dramatic.
All right.
Infiltration successful.
So,
This way should lead backstage. From there, we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
I'm en route to the auditorium just on the other side. I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow. So when I will secure an exit route with all speed.
Yeah.
We'll split up from here. Okay, it's like a dungeon in itself. This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. Guess it's no surprise with all those people here. Got lost to do, so I can't go pick it, each and every one of them. If you find something, it would be helpful if you could return it to its owner. Or I can just keep it. I need that tooth so I can shine. Where did it fall out? God, what a disaster. His tooth fell out. Okay, this is bad. Here's the door leading backstage. Should be able to access the roof from in here. So what's with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Something happened, do you think? Oh, bollocks, did I drop it somewhere?
Hey,
Something wrong? Seems I dropped my key somewhere, so now I can't open this door. Drop the key, so we should find it. Yeah, let's take a look. Ask the patrons about the key. God damn. Starving. Okay. We have nothing to give her. Oh my god, do I have to find stuff for everyone? Is that what we're doing now? What did you drop? Oh my god. Okay, there's a bunch of places I see marked on my map. One lost item is here. The string. What? A tooth. Okay, I found a tooth. I know who needs that. Here's the golden tooth. Oh, my tooth. You spied my distress and sought to rectify it, didn't you? I'm safe. Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-toothed yokel. Thanks to this key. I picked it up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't resist any of the attendant with the gap in my teeth. Can you imagine? Okay, I think I have it. Okay, that was easy. What about the other stuff I picked up? What about the other stuff I picked up? Anyone need a necklace or a string? A shoelace. Oh. That's for you, I guess. Okay, thank you. Altabury cake. Huh? Theater script. Okay, you need it. This guy needs it. Hero's Leaf of Light. Okay. We're on a mission, though. Yeah, I know. Okay, I think that was it, mostly. Well, I think I have the key anyway. I found a bunch of other things, so that's fine. We did it, yeah. Okay, I returned a bunch of things to other people as well. Should be fine. Look at the curtain. We should be able to go backstage from there. I guess makes sense that they're guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through? Be a great risk. Is your attention here will not shake it easily.
What?
Oh, wow. The lights. We can sneak in now. I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dark forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Yeah, thank you. Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, Makepeace.
Let's go.
Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me. I'm so nervous. Increase security. Call in the reserves too. We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through.
Yes.
Yes, sir, as you wish. Okay, Button, what are you?
Grief.
Batlin. What the hell are you doing? It's getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot on their hands. Keep in order. Well, I suppose that's my cue. What is he planning to do? What is his deal? He's been so suspicious for a while now. What is he planning? Oh my god. If you get into any fights, they'll target you for first since you're protected by the royal magic. Make sure to keep an eye on her. Okay, backstage, we need to get to the roof. They have dogs?
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Okay, we have just the two of us now. You seem like you would be weak to fire, honestly.
Fire! You hit their weakness! Take my fullest power!
Uh-oh. Aren't you that elder candidate? Got cut right away. Now we got no choice but to force our way through.
The magic steed!
Heed me! Enemy stands.
Insolent heathens!
Trivial.
Defense fell. Ouch.
To him, I return.
To him I return. That's so dramatic. Yay, we killed people. The blood splits. Okay. I mean, I would rather take the dogs, I think. There's a lot of ladders here.
Let's set it up.
Let's go.
Let me see how this looks.
Fire!
That's 1,000 damage. Okay, let's kill them. I need the chest behind you guys. Sorry. So sorry about that.
Come at me!
Okay, I wonder what you're weak to. You're a monk, so maybe physical stuff.
It is over.
I will time for some close. The magic steed!
Medigo, come on.
Alright, we've done it.
Upper Cape, magic +6. Where to go first? Let me check this place. Yeah,
What a
just an item.
find.
Just an item. Okay.
There they are.
Full mini dungeon we have here.
Close combat.
I like this. Okay. Let's get these guys as well.
Leave it to you. That's your shall
Just hit them. There you go. That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof. Oh boy. Here's the opera. What is this, the Holy Grail? What is this?
Is unbelievable.
Looks like the Holy Grail from Persona.
Appears to be a colossal chalice.
Huh?
I'm told it's believed to be an ancient
It is a Holy
artifact
Grail.
called a Holy Grail.
How the fuck did you manage to get the Holy Grail for this? Damn, that's kind of more impressive than even what I have. Is that the same Holy Grail from Persona 5?
Giving it the power to make wishes come true.
Oh, that's the god of control. It's not your god.
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day.
Yeah, that's how religion spreads, not by colonialism.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land.
Luis is not presenting the spear. He just wanted to use it, probably, but he also knows that it's fake, the one that he has, so... He's waiting to see what we do, probably.
Join me in welcoming
That's not good.
herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's
Batman is very confused because he knows the spear exists, but it's not being presented. We made it to the roof, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry.
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good.
Ooh.
Everything's going according to plan so far, but time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
I hope so.
Juna's song is about to start.
Oh no, I think I see how this is gonna go. Luis wants to kill Horden. We're here to kill Luis. What if he deflects the spear into Forden? So it seems like we killed Forden. Juna, I'm sorry, your singing is very pretty, but I can't listen.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
He's going to deflect it. He's gonna deflect it. No one sees the shining blue light. Focus. Thou art I. Oh my god. What? Did it hit?
We got him, right?
I'm not so sure. That was a bit...
The lance! Hurry!
It's a bit anticlimactic. Okay, something's gonna happen now. Uh-oh.
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
What happens now? The lance should have hit him, but we can't get it back.
Taking that into account.
There's some sort of interference. Luis is doing, no doubt. No way. He got the lance. He's gonna use it to kill... Oh, that's Heismay. Okay. He's gonna use the lance to kill Forden now, because we gave it to him.
Lost a lance?
Ah, fuck!
Perhaps it's this one.
Oh, hey, yeah. Can you just give it back real quick?
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation.
Well...
If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
Well, shit, he has the lance now.
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juna.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
But to even this odds, there's one thing I can say. I challenge you to a duel.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for.
There you go.
You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
Okay, 1v1,
Duel
Luis.
makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary.
Okay, we're levering the playing ground now.
Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia. Attack in any number, wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Okay, Luis. Let's see who comes on top. Oh, assemble your party. This is the best I can hope for, I think, at the moment. If this is wrong, that would be very unfortunate. I didn't recover my MP, which is unfortunate. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it like this.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiaburn.
We're actually fighting him right now. Even Luis can't fight at full strength after that direct lance wound. So we did hit him at least.
Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see
Let's go.
justice done, here and now.
You better be sure.
Okay.
Looks like we can't brute force through
First thing first, I have this thing. So.
Show them our might.
Let me help.
My thanks.
Trust me. That helped.
You hesitate.
Watch me.
What's wrong?
I'm preparing. I'm not hesitating.
Raging fire.
Oh, he is in half HP because of.
Vanquish evil.
Okay.
Bear witness.
Uh-oh.
I strike to kill.
Should have missed. I have my agility. My agility. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. I think he has no weaknesses. Okay, I want to poison him. It will be funny.
This better hit. I strike.
He's just attacking me. Oh god, I managed to dodge it. Nice. My man is just focusing on me. The knight is useless. Cannot taunt him, I think. Okay, we're doing well, honestly. Crit? Ooh, yes. He only does the one thing. Oh, now he attacks someone else. The agility, the agility. Dodge it, dodge it. Dodge it. Oh. Okay, Crit? Good. Another crit. Come on, Hulkenberg, good job.
Underestimated you.
Okay. Okay. So what now? Okay, what happens now?
Lord Luis, do not interfere.
Oh no.
You falter even now.
The lance. You fall?
Not enough, I'm afraid.
I did it? Huh?
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
Oh no.
What do you
Is
mean?
it not gonna work? Did you not pass the curse? Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, something's not right. Is he dead?
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance...
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance.
Mm.
Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Oh. How do we handle this?
Minute. Hey!
Something is so wrong. Is Luis not even the big bad guy? Is Forden the one that's actually the most evil? Is it the king himself?
Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
You! Who are you? We saw you in the cutscene.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off-stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
Oh God.
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
He learned it already. It's too late.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Ooh. I mean, yeah.
Yes. It is as you say.
God above! How do you justify this?
So we need your
Years
good
ago, Luis
eloquence.
ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
How the hell did this work?
Your Eminence.
Luis is dead. I can't believe this.
Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumphed today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes, as you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
Indeed.
Oh no.
You may step down now.
It's your first spear. No. Okay, what's gonna go wrong now?
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Dale. 5? Oh. Right. Finally defeated my arch nemesis Luis. This should break the prince's curse. Should is the operative word there. Can't be that easy. No way. It was Forden who did the curse.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna?
Yeah.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much, Captain.
Okay, I guess we tell them.
Agree?
We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The Prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately.
What about the mirror we have that shows the prince?
You did this for the prince. His father, the king, was a coward. Puppet to Forden. It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside. And for his son. For his bloody, useless corpse of a son. What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
When Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock
What
and
about
despair
that?
on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Dal.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh?
Oh.
We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
But they're just gonna leave. No, Del.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it.
Damn.
Oh, Del, wait. Don't you wander off like that. You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was
Man.
all I could do.
I hope he can join us still later on.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Okay, let's
Yes, you're
see
right.
what happens.
That should have lifted the curse. What's going on?
Uh-oh, mission accomplished. Completed the Montario Opera House.
The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for
Was
now.
it Forden? Was it Forden that cast the curse?
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
Somehow, yes.
That would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
Not exactly
That bastard
innocent.
was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap.
Oh
He said it
no.
himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Was it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason.
What if he wanted to
was
break the
framed,
curse
it
himself
is
as
possible
well?
He aimed to clear his name.
When we saw the formula, Rewo did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. So that could mean that this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence. Shit, did we fall for Forden's propaganda? Did we? How much of it was lies? How much was Luis actually guilty of?
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have?
There's one name that stands out.
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit.
Wait.
The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What?
Forden knew?
But
Forden
just
knew.
earlier,
It is him.
Forden said...
It's the bastard.
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Could Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that.
How do we
divine
go
lance
about
back,
this?
too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities.
Who was the person reporting to Louise? Who was the Shrouded figure.
All that fuss
Sorry
today
we killed
was-
Louise about that.
Well, I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Louise down. And that lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Verger Island.
I'm so confused. What are we going to do from now
exactly
on?
go according to plan, but at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Santifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Loosen up a bit.
Yeah?
You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince.
Rewa's
Whether
not gonna
some
like that line of
official
questioning.
ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctus Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the Crown Theocracy.
Are you good?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Why? What if you cast... No. She can't be the one who cast the spell. But I'm thinking of the fact that the spell on the prince needs to be kept up continuously. It continuously drains the magua of the person that cast the curse. That's why I was starting to think, like, what if she cast the curse and that's why she's physically weak? But, like, she said just now she was just 12. I'm not sure if that checks out.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
Something about this feels odd. What does that mean? Could Forden truly have killed His Highness? The attacker was by his hand, must have his answers from him no matter the means. But no, we saw a cutscene at the start of Louise killing the king. But what if that's what the king wanted? What if the king knows that his son has been cursed? What if the king was also looking for a way to remove the curse from his son? And Louise is helping. So what if the plan was Louise was working with the king, Louise kills the king. It's kind of a Dumbledore Snape situation, you know. The king asked Louise to kill him, and then that activates the king's magic, which was prepared by the both of them beforehand. Although Louise, I think, seemed kind of surprised by the king's magic, so maybe the king didn't tell Louise that. But the king asks Louise to kill him, and Louise then has to become king, and he has to, like, execute Forden or kill Forden in the process of becoming king, and then hand the title over to the prince. Maybe Louise was actually looking after the prince. That's why he had the formula, looking for a way to break it. I'm just so surprised that Louise is dead. Oh my god, what if he comes back somehow? Can I leave? I'm tired. You sound like Morgana. We murdered Louise, but the prince's curse is unbroken. Went through so much to get here, but can't help but feel conflicted. Make things worse, Rewa seems to be hiding something. She's never been a very good liar. What if the magic somehow drains her? Maybe she wasn't actually... Forden made her cast the magic so that the magic drains her. So even killing Forden maybe... Oh my god. If that's the case, that would be incredibly smart. Because, like, even killing Forden wouldn't stop the curse. We would have to kill Rewa. to stop the curse if Rewa did cast it. That's all my theories, but it sounds very fucked up when I say it. If I'm actually wrong, then all of this sounds completely insane. If I'm correct, though, it's gonna be like an oh shit, he cooked moment. Oh my god, it's been just one day. It felt like months.
Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
No.
The race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
That's not
so
how
he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
But the throne's decided by the king.
That's the thing. That doesn't mean anything.
Only had to abide by that when he had
but I
Luis
guess he
to
can
compete with.
influence how people think a lot
If
that
he
way.
ends this
That's
while
what's
he's this
important.
far ahead.
No.
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance now.
Huh?
Now?
What?
Are you out
What?
of your mind?
He's going to keep it close to hand. We'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
What are you gonna do? What do you mean? You're gonna cause a fight with Forden right here?
So
oh,
you
hey.
are after this lance
I see
all
Dale
along.
and Bass in the background.
His muggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you?
Of course the church is the final enemy in the JRPG.
pagan
God damn
wretch.
it.
You would steal
Obvious.
this holy lance
I mean, they
for
were
your
bad
own
all along,
vile
but still.
ends.
Oh, now we're assassins.
Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate
It is
sinners.
entirely based, I'll have you know.
Baseless,
I've
is
said
it?
this joke before.
In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
I'll show you how based I can be.
The royal family is gone. Luis is
Oh,
dead.
mask off.
Only I
Fully
remain.
mask off.
And only
I
am
remain.
fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings
Dale,
from
I
the
think
start.
it's time you joined
Wait,
us and helped us.
Is that?
Who is this guy? Who is this person?
You identify yourself.
What is happening? Wait. Is that Luis? What?
Who are you?
This looks
We're
like
at a
Luis?
festival.
Huh?
Should we not be festive?
Excuse me?
I've come to meet you, Forden.
What?
Luis.
What?
Possible? How could you have survived?
What is happening?
It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there.
How is this guy still alive?
Punishment, Luis!
What? Is that the fake?
But why?
Is that the fake lance?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit. Just
Who?
like
Someone sneaked in the fake one to Forden in the middle of the night, probably. Oh my god.
this is the true lance.
All my theories for nothing.
You snake, Luis.
He did want to kill Forden. It was his plan all along. He even faked his death to do that. Of course, it's never as simple. Okay, what even is happening?
Nothing to see here.
How?
The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
Cancelled indeed.
Lord Luis is alive.
What the hell?
What's going on? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne.
Oh no, so it is actually him. Oh, for fuck's sake. So much switched around.
Is unfit to rule.
The last 2 days in game.
You seem lost.
This has been insane.
You came back to life?
You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy death, I care nothing for the prospect.
What do you mean?
How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Zorba?
Zorba?
Back at the Grand Cathedral.
How is this guy still alive?
To recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis,
oh my god, Zorba saved Luis.
Greater than this. So I devised
that is
a plan.
insanity.
I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die.
Gotta hit the heart next time.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
He's always been ahead.
Holy Lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned. Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath.
Oh shit. Yeah.
For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way.
That means the prince doesn't have much left.
His venerable highness, the prince, survived.
It is him, the bastard.
Speak or die.
He really played us. Oh, you bastard.
Spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
Yeah, you're the one who's gonna kill them, you bastards.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Oh my god, no!
Out of the way!
Wait, no, no, Bass! No! The boys! My boys! My boys!
Why?
Go!
Protect the weak! That's what you believe in! Luis doesn't believe in that!
You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
Value, look at how he speaks of people.
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. We have to help them somehow. No, no, no. No! Not Bass! No! Not there either! No, you're supposed to join me! Come on.
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life.
No, you can awaken now. You can do it.
Tell.
Awaken.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
No.
Stop talking, Del. I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music
No.
in the air.
No.
It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
No.
Huh? Hey. Del?
God damn it, I said you'd join us. I said that you would be the one to join us.
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Zorba, you should be dead.
Lord
Stop
Louis,
talking.
That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
That's not us.
Didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shite!
Come, make haste.
No fucking way, man. Del.
We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
God
you can
damn
expect
it.
little else in Altabury. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye.
He's actually dead and buried.
We had gone as a
God
crew.
damn it.
I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Del knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
No, it's not. It is Luis. It is
Unfortunately,
fucking
it still
Luis.
hasn't lifted. Guess that means it
It
was
is
someone
fucking
other than
Luis.
Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command.
Oh. Is it
Unless we
so?
can
Is it
find
what
and
I
kill
said,
them in
Rewa?
time. Damn it all!
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister
Oh
again.
God.
She may
We
have
probably
some insight
should.
on the Sanctus Church's
I mean, my
past,
theory is
but
that
that's
she's
as
the
far as
one
concerned.
that caused
As for
it.
tonight,
Pass? Pass, please. Maybe he needs some time alone, but please join us when you can. Come on. Have to be with us. I don't...
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Sorry? Is he hallucinating?
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive?
No, what? Stop
there,
shocking me. Stop, that's enough.
Don't tell me you
Plot
pulled
twist.
some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Del. I thought I...
Is this some sort of trick?
Sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
Oh.
Why?
It is some sort of hallucination.
Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Del...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready?
Damn it.
Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
It's his moment now. It's Bast that joins us.
Oh, thou
He's the final party member. Anguished Traveler is right.
Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line.
Come on, Bast.
This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Man.
See you around, Del.
A man of few words. Oh, what is this? That looks so good. That looks so cool. Is this like a berserker or something?
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that!
Did he fall on his axe? That must be painful. You have an archetype now.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
Oh, the family they saved.
They want to pay their respects
Oh.
for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
New ally Basilio. Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become your ally. It's him.
By God, what in the world is that, Lance?
Oh, these bastards, goddammit.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor.
Godot?
They need not share Forden's strength.
There's little choice, I think. I mean, yeah, it's this bastard.
I have brought her here.
Oh no.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
I mean, she could be very popular.
She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal.
If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen.
She would be your pawn, right? If she becomes queen.
Answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
I can't believe the game duped me so hard with Luis's death.
Hey.
I thought the fight was too easy.
Big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they shoved someone up to take Forden's place.
He's with us now.
It'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
That is very bad.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor.
They always their pawn in everything. It kind of makes sense if they made her test the magic.
They're getting careless. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus
I don't think that's how it
trying
works.
to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government.
I mean, people will choose what the church tells them to, so
lifting the curse
makes sense for those people.
Restore the prince to the throne.
We've been trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. Move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince?
Huh?
That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate
Okay,
royalty.
that's kind of wild.
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of elden blood.
Interesting. So he has like the elder gene in him? Maybe? Maybe it's like a gene that determines what your race is. Like you have mixed race people. He has the elder gene in the royal family. And I do still think that elders are remnants of the original humans that lived here before. So like it's interesting. So he's more human. And we are definitely traditional human, not a monster human, traditional human. I do remember that he didn't seem to have any horns, so I guess that works.
I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself
It's another
is willing.
insane plan.
What
We're
say
jumping from one insanity to another.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Well, we are running on behalf of the prince, so it's good enough.
Then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince.
It already should have been for the
well.
prince.
From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Jesus. Okay, it's time to check though.
What now?
My man. My man is here. Look at him. What does he have? The Berserker. I called it. It's gonna be a Berserker. Can greatly increase his own attack power and overwhelms enemies with powerful strike attacks. Slam strike and charge. He has 50 strength. My man is a powerhouse. I need him on the team. The Berserker is gonna be wild. Before Basilio awakened his power, I felt the flow of another person's magua. I'm sure of it. His magua was gentle and warm. It enveloped Basilio, then it seemed to merge with him. Oh, so something did happen. Del's spirit appeared before Basilio. He shared his magua. Yeah, I don't see any horns on him here. It's interesting. Okay, what happens now is the question.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Oh no, Rella. Rella.
The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe.
They seem to have a lot of faith in her.
Allowed for just jumping mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
I mean, Forden is dead, so...
I object. Rella,
What?
you have no true experience in the
Why are you going
political
against your bosses?
world, and you would rise to Santa Fe's
Oh, what a
Fortin's
fool.
height.
Truly, I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow
No
Saint
riz. He has no riz. Uh-oh.
Friends, I...
What is happening now?
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Wait, what? What is he doing?
What
The way
is
he
your
holds the
business
spear
here?
now, I hate
For the
it.
sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
Oh no, Luis, don't.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic.
No, Godot, don't provoke him.
Impossible.
It's gonna end the bad for you.
King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives!
Oh no.
The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What do you want from the king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says.
Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
He keeps trying to provoke the king and doing something. It seems to have worked. We've entered the anime cutscene.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who
What?
remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well.
Wait, is that me there?
Now
And Rewa?
hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Oh. Oh. King's magic is removed? Well.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
I'm not sure if this is a yay moment. All sorts of underhanded methods are allowed now. Their own magic's protection has faded away.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear.
Can we have it back then? Thanks. I think it's very important to Yufa.
Children lost in Sanctism's shadow. The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you.
The real me about that.
A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you.
It's time for the big gamble.
Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hitler.
Our lives are becoming much bolder.
Last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. It is the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means. Indeed, there is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public.
I mean, that much is true, I guess.
The time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
Oh, he thinks it's really funny.
The Prince? A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness?
Hell yeah.
Face
People
your
can call me Your
unworthy
Highness now.
ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
The final trek of the tournament. Back to the royal capital. A security abandoned Dracodios. Oh, it's for the night? Hulkenberg, I have something very cool for you. And now we're number 3. My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I am the prince. And I can't let the people down.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. Are you on to talk? Please step down.
She cooked him.
And you
Oh
think
my
yourself
god.
my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening.
Oh?
What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once
No!
more, stand down.
No, look at this. Doesn't that look like Taurus to you? Was I correct? Is she the one?
Did you see that? Those were Thorn's
It's
eyes.
her! I called it! I called it! I fucking called it!
Sister.
I called it back
Children
during
of
that
God,
cutscene.
I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism
What if we
is
just
and
killed
shall
her right
ever
now?
be your
Juno wouldn't like
fortress.
that, but...
Closure.
Wait.
She's right. Saint Rella can even
No.
heal our country.
No,
as long as
what
we
is
believe
she?
in her.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There is definitely magic there. Sister!
What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties.
Jesus Christ.
I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true?
It's gonna be called form cult with her.
No God.
Being able to influence people like that.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
Mind control cult. God damn it.
You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse.
Oh, you would know, huh?
I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers, because I yet
It is
live.
her! Fucking hell.
Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
She cast the magic
was I
at
not
that
clear
point.
enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
Ooh. Oh no.
This isn't
Oh God.
good. There's magic flooding this place.
Oh no.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No.
How did she turn evil so fast?
Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
What? She can do that? Oh boy. I think we should leave.
We've got incoming runners. Plural. We need to get out of here.
Okay, the church kind of hates us now.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost did I know?
Ow.
Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have.
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do.
Oh my god, did you do it?
We'll do. We fly.
Wait.
Are we doing this?
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I guess we have to try.
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
Except me.
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
Come on, Eurus! He jumped. Oh god, that's a lot.
Not yet. Trust your technology, Eurus. It's time.
If you just attached like 10 balloons to it, I'm gonna be angry. Oh, it's actual wings. Never mind, that's amazing. What? No. That is not an aerodynamic design, but okay.
Possible. It can
fly!
Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all! Did you not see that? How do you like that?
That man is insane.
This will take some getting used to.
Not the popping ears. The air pressure is not okay up here. Okay, we're flying actually.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky!
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I always knew Nurse could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about
I
our
hope
next
all those
move.
relics I
We
gotta
must
help.
pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Gonna have to kill
Where did
Rella.
she say she was going?
Damn it, I
Where
wanted
the
her to be a
failures of the
team
Sanctus
member.
Church lie buried.
Turns out she's evil.
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
The
You
Mage
don't
Academy.
say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself.
A reef for your thoughts, lad. If she
Oh, God.
is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives.
Yes.
This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
I mean, if we have to do it, we have to do it.
Yes. I'm prepared for that.
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. It's hard
What
to
is it? Is
explain.
someone here
Please
affected
pay
by
me
it
no
still?
mind.
Or is someone being mind controlled? Hulkenberg seemed to take the brunt of it. I've marked the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rhea will be waiting for us when we land. Never wanted to come to this. Be ready for a fight. Oh god. We have new music. Yo. Still can't believe my own sister was behind the prince's attempted murder. I knew she was hiding something, but this? I'm alright, I'm prepared to face my sister. We head to the Mage Academy. Rhea said it was the graveyard of Sanctus on Sense. Speaking of the Mage Academy, as I believe you know, Horden abolished it, claiming they were doing dangerous research. Though abolish is rather a nicer word than they deserve. More like he flexed the state and monk armies to all but raise the place. Heard rumors it didn't go peacefully. His Majesty himself sponsored its construction, but in the end, even that failed. No, its works, its books were banned by the church. What if more is there? The Mage Academy sounds like a place he would be trapped in. Yo.
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
Away from the public eye.
About it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Another one?
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now. My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations. And as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
My question is this gonna be a dungeon? Or is it just gonna be a meeting? Yo.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
That looks so good. Oh, shit.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus.
Oh, God.
You thought you and I were close. You believed you understood your big sister.
Oh, God.
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
I'm looking at her back. I don't see the wound from, like, the gash. Also, the cutscene, the person didn't seem to have wings. Was she really the person that did it?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Oh, shit.
What? You were protecting
me?
me?
Oh, god damn it.
From what? You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
No, they're free to believe what they wish.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, a frost dragon. Shit.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
What do you mean by that? Is that just fighting words or does that mean anything?
Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
Okay.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Is that the only... I cannot attack Rewa. Oh, wait. Shit, I mean... Is it too much to ask for if it's just fire?
You hit their weakness.
It is. It is fine. Yes, there have Basilio with me now.
Bloody likely about bloody time.
You have a bunch of strike stuff. Inflicts a one-time weakness to strike. Extreme physical strike damage.
Never mind.
There is an option. Charge. I can charge and then do minimum strike damage. Increase attack, defense, hit, evasion. Yes.
Tis yours.
I waited to get a half turn.
That helped.
I owe you one.
Okay, I've charged up, so let's try this.
You're out of here.
Nice.
Nice.
The evasion. Barrier against elemental attacks.
They're totally fireproof.
Do I have something to remove that? Hold on. Was it Marakarn or Tetrakarn? It's neither. Okay, it's a one-time.
Let's go.
It's a one-time barrier, so
You hit their weakness.
one-time weakness to strike. What if I tried this? Come on, Berserker.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Okay, that's a wall. Not the tail swipe, not the weak, not the critical. Okay, the dodge was good.
I'll run you through. There truly is a
The crit.
gulf between us.
The crit.
You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne!
What is she doing?
To you all that I am!
Oh god. Full magic transfer.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
It's freezing.
Okay, now it's back to full health though.
You hit their weakness.
Attack rolls dramatically.
Frozen.
We're oh frostbite. Did I have someone that can heal these? Oh my god. Status everyone is frozen. Here's status elements for all allies. I think I need to use this one.
I'll use this one.
I'm obliged.
That helped.
Okay, I have debuffs and stuff, right? Decreases attack, decreases hit evasion for one enemy for 3 turns. What if I use this?
Here you go.
There you go. Okay, maybe I should have lowered the attack as well. Wait! I should have lowered the attack. It was all going so well, and then he double buffed his attack. I thought that if I lowered his evasion and hit rate, he would miss, and then he didn't miss. Okay, just prepare for the...
Show them strength.
Make sure to prepare for the attack. Miss, okay.
Power. Then I will hold it.
Captain.
Dodge,
Weak, critical, critical.
me.
That's insane. I think someone dodged though. Not the anxiety. Nice. Nice dodge. Can I do this again? Is it gonna raise it by 2 counts? Okay, attack.
Are gonna be a lot weaker.
It's attack up by twice.
Can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Okay.
There truly is a gulf between us.
Now it's this again. She gives her magic to the dragon. I have to prepare for his attacks. Attack rolls dramatically, there it is. And attack rolls dramatically again. Now I need to prepare.
Everyone, fall back.
Shelter formation to defend. I can use an item to lower his attack as well.
Here you go.
By the sworn
That lowered
oath of
it by
knighthood.
1. I'm gonna do another lava crystal.
This should help. This should be good.
And I think that's good enough.
Guards up.
Guard.
Chill.
Nice.
Here you go.
Now come forth, royal soul. Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Behold this power.
Okay, we're almost there. Attack return to normal. It's not gonna rise again.
Chill.
Okay, another person's frozen. Do I have something to raise the attack of everyone? It's all just the enemy. That's fine. Just attack. Just attack. Okay, Fidelio, I'm trusting you with this. I called him Fidelio, goddammit, Basilio. They're close, the names are close. Okay, Basilio, I'm trusting you with this one.
Let's make this fun.
Wanton destruction. Extreme physical strike damage to one enemy. It is you. I'm gonna use this one because she's frozen. Okay, wanton destruction. Get this guy.
You can do this.
Get wrecked.
Almost 2k in damage.
I am bested. I see now. The true strength of your will.
We win. Got dragon blood sap and dragon's breath.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must.
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect.
Juna.
Do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I...
Oh. Memory.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you?
For the new bastard.
Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different. The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king.
Oh, God.
Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis.
His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
Damn it.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world
What?
overrun by humans? What does this
What?
mean? The man has been traveling the country doing
What does
this
he
work,
want to do?
slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets. Sister!
Man, can we really not break the
last.
Can we not break the curse without killing her?
I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altabury. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there. Good people, can you hear my voice?
Oh god, she's speaking to them.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
You're
I
Mustari, so...
apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic,
The crier
I speak
just standing
directly
there.
to your minds.
Batman's just...
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
If you have true faith, you can rebuild. But you have to have true faith.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
Oh god. I don't know.
What happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
Is the scar there?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
She's gonna spare us the effort of killing her. Because it's difficult for us. It just doesn't feel right, so she's doing it herself.
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Wow.
Huh?
What is happening? It's actually happening. The thorns are disappearing. Oh my god.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Everyone knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed.
True.
You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Oh wow, the quest is clear. Oh my god, we've had it since the start of the game. Save the prince from death's curse. In exchange for Rella's life, the prince's curse was finally lifted. Rank 2. Wonderful. Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the prince. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the crisis message birds, and even made its way to the Grand Triad before the day's end.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis.
What the hell does he want?
I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down the gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince.
I see Maria and Fabienne.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor.
Again, a third one.
Another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
Just give up.
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
That's the only thing you can do.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
Support me then.
Methods don't matter as long as we have a plan.
Support me.
There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed.
True.
No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
Everyone's dead tired. Now that the Princess Curse has been lifted, we can't just mope around. Rest up for tomorrow. Oh, so much happened. I feel like what happened today should have been 2 full arcs almost. Like, maybe they wanted the Academy to be explorable. Like, they should have made the Academy explorable. I think this game could have been longer. I think they cut it short in some aspects. Like, the whole Magic Academy thing sounded so good. And then we just went there and fought Rio and that was it. Would have been cool if we had to go through the entire Mage Academy. I was gonna be so excited about it because it sounds so cool. And now it's not even a proper dungeon apparently. Well, I feel like we're approaching the end fast. Like, we fought Luis today and it wasn't the end. We're gonna fight him again on the 24th. It's still not gonna be the end. The end is gonna be on here. We still have a full month ahead of us. So something is gonna happen on the 24th, but it's gonna be unexpected. Just like today, where I had no idea what was going on half the time. But I did manage to call that Rewa was the one that did the curse, based on how she acted around Juna. Okay, enough talking.